Hello, YWCA viewers. This is Kindra McHale, Development Director from YWCA Northeastern New York. And this is our third interview of our Purpose, Passion, People Matching Gifts campaign. We're actually doing donation impact interviews. And so today I have a dear friend of our organization and board member and secretary of our board, Susan Marlette. Hi, Susan. How are you?
I'm doing well today. I'm very excited to be here and hopefully get somebody interested in our mission and everything we do, or
Thank you.
that everyone does.
Yes. Well, thank you, Susan. And just as I indicated, we have a 7-week campaign going on right now where we have an anonymous donor that is willing to match up to $10,000, which we are very excited about. First time the YWCA has ever had a matching gift donor, and we are so excited about it. And Susan, guess what?
How much are we at?
I know, right? 7,151.
That's excellent.
I know.
We're so close.
I know.
We have, 3 weeks to go? 2 weeks?
We have a little about 4. It's about 4.
Okay.
So I'm very excited. So let's actually just jump right in. Again, thank you for carving out some time to be with us today. It's nice to have your ongoing support. But as I indicated, Susan is a board member. So part of these interviews, we wanted to get different perspectives from the staff and why donations are important. We have a couple interviews coming up with board members and kind of their role and why they feel donations are important. And then we have actual donors coming on board as well to actually talk about why they give to our organization. So Susan, let's just jump right in. Tell us about you and your role at the board.
Well, I'm currently a Schenectady resident. I've lived there 7 years now, I believe. 8 years. So, and I was not born in the area. Okay. So that's part of, one of the things I love about the YWCA is the partnership that they have with the community. And we can go back to that on our second question. But my role, I do a couple of different things on the board. I'm a secretary, so I'm just taking notes for the other board members. So if you're not able to attend, you're aware of what we discussed, what votes happened, etc. Fairly typical secretarial duties. And I'm also, I participate in your committee of fund development.
Yeah.
The financial committee, and then I'm the co-chair of the advocacy, which is really where my passion lies, is the community outreach. And I just started that, so I haven't had a lot of time to do a lot, but we have some things in mind for the fall, and I'll put that plug out right now for homelessness awareness. So if you're cleaning out, blankets, anything, put them aside, and we will be collecting items in the fall.
Yes. Well, you kind of wear 2 hats for this. So you're doing the advocacy and you're on fund development. So let me throw something else at you here, Susan. We have a goal for Homelessness Awareness Month. So our goal for November is going to be $5,000.
Okay.
So we're going to wear many different hats. I'm excited though. Yes. So thank you so much. I mean, you have, I've known you now, I've been here almost 2 years, and you've been here since I started, and you are one of our more active board members, and we love having you, and you really have contributed so much to this organization, even though you may not realize it, you really truly have. So I appreciate you very much.
I appreciate that, because it is hard sometimes. I feel like I want to do more, but I don't work there, so I have a job and I need to do that too. So
right. Well, let's actually just jump right into, why did you pick the YW to volunteer your hours and your time?
I ended up at the YW after doing a few other organizations, which are just as valuable and important. But the YWCA has, their specific mission and programs eliminating racism and empowering women through the Early Learning Center and the services of domestic violence shelter, the low-income housing, all the services they offer with legal help, financial advice, etc. It goes on and on and on. Right. It just seems like it's just a cause that you can't not get behind. And it does make such an impact in Schenectady, and I really admire everybody. I gave a tour a few years ago at the YWCA when we did the tours.
Oh yes, the Scott Aid. Yeah.
And so many people. Oh, I used to swim here. I brought my kids here. My mom used to dance here. It has such a community interaction that it's just thrilling to be involved in it, especially not being from the area, to be able to make those connections with people who have lived here forever.
Right.
I mean, just purely the programs you offer is enough, but there's that community that
Right.
extends beyond just well, we offer this program and you can sign up for this over here.
Right. Do you feel like we're a family in a
Oh,
sense?
absolutely. Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, and the team that currently is at the YWCA, you guys are a force. You're a family and you are a force, and you make things happen in such good ways. So,
well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I feel though behind the scenes too, we've got an amazing board right now that is also contributing. It's amazing how a group of women, we do have some male staff. But a group of women collectively can, see the vision, can strategize and achieve that vision, and that goal is pretty amazing. So
it absolutely is. It's empowering. So it makes me feel empowered, which makes me want to buy into your mission more. So it's a circle. Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. And I appreciate, it's interesting. A lot of individuals, we've been around since, we've actually been around since 1888, the YW as a whole, but our physical building was built, about 133 years ago. And it's really amazing to see donors and board members that have been around for so long that have really, have been the backbone of our organization. And then every day we're gaining new donors and new partnerships. And it's really an outstanding community achievement, for us to get it. So
absolutely.
So what, I know you kind of talked about, you worked for you worked with some other nonprofit organizations, but what really makes the YWCA stand out above other nonprofits?
Well, I mean, the amount of issues you tackle, that's huge. And yet everything flows together. And again, again, it goes back to the community. I love the fact that what makes you stand out is like the STAR organization, beyond excellent staffing and just complete passion and commitment, is so they're trying to build that new building. The YWCA is located in an extremely historic neighborhood. They are so proud of it. Yes. The YWCA didn't bully and push to do that. They worked with the community. They preserved everything. That to me is like really just such an understanding. So the residents are going to be welcomed. They aren't going to feel left out. It's just all those extra steps that the YWCA takes. Just that's what makes you stand out. It's not like, oh, let's just go and again, here are pamphlets of what we offer, but you're making a community for not just the staff, the board members, but most importantly for the people who are using the services.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, agree. And if you don't mind, Susan, without letting the cat out of the bag too much, for some of our viewers, they might not be aware of this future project. So can you kind of give them a high level overview of what that second building is going to be?
I mean, very high level, it's going to be more modern, additional rooms for women who would need some low income opportunities to get back on their feet.
Right.
I hope I hope I didn't empty out the bag there, but yeah.
Yeah, so like Google us, because we've been in a couple newspaper, for our viewers out there, we've been in the newspaper a couple of different times with getting different levels of approvals for this building. So, follow us to keep up to date on those updates, which is really exciting for all of us. And then again, once that project is completed, our existing building is going to have some amazing updates as well, which I know we're excited. The staff are really excited. As you indicated, the programs and offerings that we serve, we are growing day by day by day. So to be able to, have that new space is going to be pretty amazing. So
it is very exciting. And just the work people have done is amazing. So.
Well, thank you. Mm-hmm. So I know that you contribute to our organization, not only with your time and your talent, but you also contribute monetarily to our organization. And, why you could donate to anyone. Again, why do you choose to donate your money to this organization? And also kind of a second question to that is, why do you donate? But then what is the importance of that money? Like, where do you see that? I mean, I know you've got kind of the behind the scenes, but the importance of that money. Go ahead.
Okay. I mean, I donate because I am thankfully financially in a position where I can. And why wouldn't I? Yeah. Why do I choose the YWCA? I've known it for years. I've only been on the board for about 3 years, I believe now. Okay. But a very close friend's mother worked there, and I believe in Europe before you. Yeah. And I could see again all the work everyone did, and what a great cause, helping other women. And then the Early Learning Center is such a great opportunity for people as well. Where do I see the money going? I mean, just being able to offer new services and I know CDPHP, you teamed up with CDPHP. Yeah. Yes, of course they sponsor that, but I'm sure there's costs that weren't covered. So being able to support those programs that are in existence that would, might not be able to fly if somebody didn't donate that $100 here, $100 there.
Right.
So, just so many, and that's it. You guys keep implementing new programs that I find are truly useful, especially with financial and health, that will help people. The point of and I saw just a scooch of Lauren's interview. Yeah. It's well, we're not offended when we don't see people again.
Right.
It's that's the point. So I want to help donate my money so the people you're helping, we don't want to see them again because they're off being successful and out of that situation that they were in.
Right. Agreed. So. Yeah, and it's a great perspective too. And thank you so much for watching the other episodes.
I was in a training, so I could just a little bit. So.
I love it. So, lastly, before I wrap everything up, what kind of additional thoughts do you have? What is a happy memory, or what do you want the viewers out there to know about our organization that we really didn't kind of cover in this very brief interview?
I would say, you said a memory. One thing that I'm excited about is my 9-year-old stepdaughter, almost. She has already been to her first Take Back the Night march.
Yes.
So, again, pre-COVID.
Yep.
She was 7 at the time, so she came for and we were like, we can't actually do the march this year because you're 7 and you need to eat and go to bed because you're in school.
Right.
It's 7 o'clock. It's
Yep.
Well, we'll go next year. You'll be a year older. Well, COVID happened. So my thing is now I'm looking forward to taking her, but she could already say, well, I've been there, and she doesn't entirely understand it, but she understood all the women being there together.
Right.
But you guys keep doing little things like that, and hopefully we'll be back out. Not little. Take Back the Night is huge. As it could be.
I know what you were saying.
But even the tours, and I took my niece, my 5-year-old niece, to the art show that was in March.
Oh yeah,
March, right? And she loved it. But she loved it. Everything, almost everything in the room was painted by a woman, and that she was there to support women.
Right.
Again, doesn't need the whole concept, but now she's going to paint something next year, and she's going to do this, and we'll see if she follows through. But they're 5 and 9, but it's. People in the community can come and bring their children, especially their daughters and their sons, of course, there and see there is this whole community of women that do support women. And that's so important in this day and age, every day and age. But we're on a breakthrough of something, I hope. And the more just that total support of, like you said, of course, there are men on staff, but just being able to show that women are here to better each other, not drag each other down, and just help each other. That's another.
And I love that. And I love too that you brought up the point of different events that we do or different kind of fundraisers that we do here. So thank you for bringing up. So we've got Take Back the Night. So we dedicate an entire month to domestic violence awareness. We have our Homelessness Awareness Month. And thank you so much for kind of taking charge of those pieces too.
Mhm.
Something new we had this year was the Inspiring Women Project with the art. And it sounds like, you and your family had a lovely time. And, it's these ongoing pieces that, we're able to reach out to people, and we're able to find different pockets of population. So I think our organization does a fine job of finding a niche for everyone. Wouldn't you say?
I absolutely. And that's it right there. You don't have to be on the board. You don't have to donate $100. You can throw $5, or just come to the tree festival or the art show, which the art show is free, right? I mean, I don't remember paying for that. So
donations accepted. I'm not
right, exactly. So it's like these little things, but you can make those traditions with your family too. So
yes. Yeah. And thank you again, Susan. I appreciate you being with us today. Let me just wrap up really quickly, and then we'll say our goodbyes. But again, here we are. This is our third interview today. We're in the middle of our Purpose, Passion, People campaign. As I indicated, we have probably a little over $2,800 left to raise, with a matching donor up to $10,000. If you're interested in making a donation, please visit ywca-neny.org, or you can actually call us. I'll take a credit card over the phone. You can stop on in. I'll be there. But thank you all for watching today. Susan, it is always a pleasure seeing you. I love you to death. Thank you again.
You too. So.
I appreciate you. So I hope you have a really great day. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you really soon.
Yes, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully in person again. And donate. It's really, really, really the best thing you can do today. I promise. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Susan.
Yep. Have a good day.